Marry me, Annie here. Have you ever thought of darkness as softness? Imagine all the lights in your house have been turned off and it is dark. The kind of dark that you can't see your hand in front of your face. And you're lying in your bed, nestled in its warmth and softness, covered in a quilt, your head resting on a perfect pillow. This is the softness that is the dark moon. The dark moon gets a bad rep for having hard edges, and indeed it is that when that is what we need it to be. But in our preparation for the season of Samhain, we need the quiet place, and that's the suspension of the brightness that can be too bright, the busyness that sounds like noise, the too much of everything that feels like confusion. There is a spiritual practice called Kaya Kalpa, the dark retreat. Practices like this one have been part of the spiritual experiences of many cultures throughout time. Kaya Kalpa is a form of that has origins in India and the Ayurvedic tradition. The word can be translated to Kaya as body and Kalpa as ageless or immortal. I once had the opportunity to spend a weekend in Kaya Kalpa. It was at first almost terror-inducing. I'd been led deep into a cave where I was left for 48 hours. Once my guide left, there was no light at all. No sound at all. Honestly, I wouldn't sign back up for that experience willingly. That's how difficult it was to take in an experience. I did move past the terror, though, and in fact, it was quite transforming. There isn't a particular goal to Kaya Kalpa. Not as far as I've discovered in my research of it, there wasn't a particular goal when I experienced it personally, except to be and to be open. And if that's not a lofty enough goal, what if you cozied into the dark moon this month just to be and to be open? And perhaps you will think of the poem I was presented with. My guide led me back to the surface. We didn't speak as the silence continued as part of the experience. He simply embraced me, handed me a piece of paper with the words of Hafiz, the Persian poet, on it. I leave you with those words. I wish I could show you, when you are lonely or in the darkness, the astonishing light of your own being. I wish you all mirth and reverence in the season of Mabon. Merry part.